match is now officially a Judy Bagwell on a forklift match.
I can see my fantasy, I'm so consumed in bed. What I see takes over me, I'm blind beyond repair.
You see this intensity in these eyes?
Fuck
I'm
you.
not going to be the one. I'm
Fuck
not going
you.
to be the one.
You know you suck dick at drafts.
And you know what? You might be right about that, but you're wrong this time. I've got this shit on lock.
No,
And if
you
I don't, I got a killer costume already dialed up.
All right, everyone. So welcome to the official.
Because I'll give you a hint. It's all about me.
Shut up. Okay, here we go. Everyone, welcome to On a Forklift podcast, a special edition of us being on a forklift because tonight there's no dynamite, but we're going to put something on the line.
Oh, a whole lot.
So here's the rules of the draft. Because I just figured out that the dark and elevation taping stopped. So we're doing this in the perfect week because they're taping elevation this weekend. And dark for the next couple weeks. So here's the rules. We each get 15 picks. We must each brand gets 2 champions. So after you draft 2 champions, no more champions. Each roster gets 15 people. Well, 15 draft picks because the tag teams count as 1. Stables do not count as 1 draft pick. We're each going to make 15 picks. Whoever has the best win-loss record at the end of the year with the AEW roster wins. And I thought about doing the whole, 1 point for elevation and dark and then 2 points, but we're just going to go based on win-loss records.
I like it.
We're going to keep it simple, stupid. But since Ethan and I are both super aggressive people when it comes to bets, we've brought in a mediator.
Oh,
Hey, Trevor.
Look at that beautiful bastard.
Hey, Trevor.
How's it going?
Wait, hold on. E, are you wearing a Tim Hortons visor?
That is not a Tim Hortons visor. You get this shit right. Raise hell, praise Dale.
The one who made it into the wall?
The Intimidator.
Oh, the wall. Okay, cool.
That'd be a Pink Floyd hat. And Dale Earnhardt. Same thing. Doesn't matter.
Hey,
I felt more official. I'm sure Trevor saw a lot of visors on his time in Vegas. That seems like a pool hall thing.
No, actually there wasn't.
Really?
It was more of these.
We got to keep the tradition going. This is
We
just
do.
what it says. But we're going to remove that. Trevor, you're officially the mediator. You're here to tell us to stop when we're getting too fucking rowdy. So let me introduce you all to the super duper professional draft board that we have.
Courtesy of Microsoft Paint.
In Microsoft Paint.
Look, and as this goes on, and if we do a draft next year, stakes might get bigger, stakes might get better. It all depends on what the viewers decide. But up to this point, this is what we have to work with, and we will put out a better picks list probably next week to let everybody who watches the regular show come in, see that. But up to this point, I'd like to have my opening statement before this draft starts. Clinton, would you kindly eat a large bag of dicks?
All right, you two.
Ethan, your wife likes me more than she likes you.
I don't think that's an insult. I think that's just the honest truth. She doesn't have to live with you. That's why she likes you more.
This would be the perfect time for my soundboard to work.
All right, so we won't waste any time because we don't want this episode to go over an hour tonight. This is just a fucking draft for a bet. Now let's explain how this works. The winner just gets bragging rights, but the loser within the month of January has to come dressed up as their wrestling crush. Ethan, who is your wrestling crush?
I am I'm going to hold true on this one, and I'm going to go with Tennille Dashwood.
So I thought really long and hard about mine. I wanted to do Io Shirai, but...
Yeah, there's a little connotations with that might be a little dangerous to put on a...
So I'm going to do Candice LeRae. Yeah, the cupcake.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second.
Da, 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 da.
And
Da, da, da,
one
da,
more.
da, da.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Anyway, Trevor, if you were to do this, and this doesn't matter, I have to ask this question. If you were to be involved in said draft, because we have an idea for a draft next year, one that doesn't have a points implication per se. It's more so of a company building thing where we'd like to include quite a few people into it. But if you had to pick one wrestler on this, and this is one person to build a company around, who would you have? Who would you go for?
Adam Cole, baby.
All right, it's a fair enough point.
Yep. So let me break down how the rosters work. 2 champions per roster. There must be at least 3 women drafted per roster, 2 tag teams, and the rest can be singles wrestlers. I'm going to nip this in the bud right now. Sting and Darby Allin are not a tag team draft pick. They are single draft picks. And you may not draft an entire stable as one draft pick. You want to draft FTR? Cool, but you're not drafting the Pinnacle as a whole. Pinnacle. So, with that being said,
one other thing, Arn Anderson and a Glock is also not a tag team.
Yes,
a very effective one, but it is not a tag team.
Trevor, do you have a quarter or any kind of any change near you?
I'm looking. That's what I get for being mediator and not being prepared.
Oh,
because we just need to figure out who's going first.
Actually, Trevor, here, hey, let's just play the old school number game. Trevor, pick a number 1 through 10, and then we'll each pick a number. We'll have us do that.
You got that number in your head?
No, I do. Go.
Okay. Do me a favor, Ethan. Are you in the private chat?
Yeah, I can.
Click out of the private chat. Trevor, in the private chat, put that number.
Hold on a second. Let me get out of this. I don't even know. I can't even see it. Okay, I can't see the private chat, so I'm full screen right now.
Okay. Trevor, put the number in there. Ethan, I am a gentleman. I will let you pick the number first.
I am 6.
All right, so I'm going to go with 3. It was 4. All right.
All right.
I get first draft pick.
Yes, you do.
And with my first pick in the official On a Forklift AEW draft, I'm going. Where is he? Where is he on here? Not even a tough choice. Adam Page, number 1 draft pick. Oh shit! Adam Page, number 1 draft pick.
I think that was going to be both of our number 1 picks, regardless of who it was. I'm literally going to waste absolutely no time with this, Jungle Boy.
Okay. Give me one
second.
Just
to clarify, I want Jungle Boy, not the Jurassic Express.
Okay. Ethan's got Jungle Boy. All right, for my second pick in the draft, I'm going to draft our first champion. E.
Ooh. Yep.
DMD. Dr. Britt Baker. Number 2.
Makes sense.
Number 2 overall. She's the most winning champion right now.
Yep, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Then you know what? I will follow suit. Not on the champion level, but I will take my first female wrestler. I am going to take Ty Conti as my first female off the board.
All right. Fuck, trying to get it even. Okay, there we go. My OCD would have drove me fucking nuts. All right. Let me see here. My third pick in the draft. I know which champions I'm leaving you because I'm going to take my second championship right now.
Ooh. Yep. I knew that was coming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I knew that was coming.
I'm taking the AEW Tag Team Champions, the Lucha Brothers.
That's fine by me. That is absolutely fine by me. I, however, am not going to take that route yet. Now that I know which champions I'm getting.
Yeah, you can save them for 14 or 15 at this point.
It doesn't actually matter. I'm actually going to take my second female wrestler off this list, and I'm going to take Anna Jay.
Okay, you could have drafted them together as a tag team.
I am aware of that, but now if I draft them as singles wrestlers, I believe I get a point each time that they win, and if they win a match together as well.
No, it's regardless. It's
Okay.
regardless of how they win.
Well, regardless, I am going to take both of them as singles competitors.
Okay. Well, yeah. So far, you know what? I'm liking the picks. I like my odds in this, especially because this Friday we have Anna Jay going up against Britt Baker.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we already got conflict on there. So let me see. We're on draft pick number 4. My 4th pick. I should have really wrote some of this shit down, but I'm really trying to talk to myself. Like, I'm trying to think of who's winning this. Oh, I'll draft my 2nd female wrestler.
Ooh, solid pick. She's on the come up. She's really only going to lose one match. So
yeah. So I'll take Jade Cargill.
I agree with that. 4th pick off the board going on this one. CM Punk. Just had to do it. He's not gonna drop a match right off the get. It's not gonna happen. If it was gonna happen, it was gonna be that first match with Darby, and it's just don't see it going down.
Okay, Trevor, what are you thinking of this all so far?
Pretty good picks. No complaints. I would have done Ethan I would have done it differently. It just made
taking them as the tag team.
Yes,
I understand.
That way you could have had one extra pick.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll follow it. I'll follow it up anyway. It's not that's not a problem for me. They wrestle enough as singles competitors anyway. It's very rare unless it's on a dark show to get them in a tag team anyway.
Mm-hmm. Correct, but except right now with their feud with the Bunny and Penelope
Ford, yeah.
Penelope.
All right, continue.
Pick number 5 for me. You know what? I'm going to go his route. They debuted around the same time.
It's a good pick.
Mm-hmm. I'll draft who apparently I look the most like when I have a beard.
I just really wish his theme was
Brian Danielson.
I really wish his theme was the final countdown, but I know he couldn't get it.
Mm-hmm. Them damn bastards in Europe think way too highly of themselves. It's absolutely ridiculous on it. For my next pick, I am going to go with one of the hottest wrestlers in the business today and an absolute massacre machine. Give me Malachi Black.
Oh,
fuck. Let me see. I'm trying to. There he is. All right, I got to remind you, you're 5 draft picks in, and you haven't drafted a tag team yet.
Oh, I know. My tag team's coming next.
Okay.
My first tag team is coming next. So.
Well, I'm going to draft my 2nd tag team right now.
All right.
I hate doing this. I hate it.
Taking the Bucks?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. I don't hate this as much as I do. Wait, I know I'm not because they're about to feud together. Never mind. I'm changing my pick real quick before I say it. I thought really hard there for a second. You know what? In fact, my 2nd tag team, I'm going to go with FTR.
Oh, I knew
I just stole it. That's what it was, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was going to be there. Oh,
yeah,
boy.
I'm not wasting time. They just won the AAA tag titles, which do not count for the championship.
Nope. No, they do not. No, they do not.
Nope. Whew. But just remember, if it's a tag team win, it counts as 1 win.
Yes.
Not 2 wins.
Correct.
Okay, go ahead with your next pick.
Well, because I'm in this spot and I do need a true tag team, I am going to take 2.0.
Okay, isn't that Jeff Parker?
Yes.
And what's the other name? Matt?
Yes, it is. It is Jeff Parker and Matt Lee.
Yep. Okay.
They have a considerable amount of matches that show up on Dark and Dark Elevation. So I'm playing heavy on that because they usually end up rolling on those.
And one of them is still the BTE champion right now.
That doesn't count.
I know, but I was making a joke.
Yeah. So technically, Ethan's got his first champion. He already knows what 2 titles he's getting, and the only reason he's not drafting them right now is because they're both going to lose those belts the first.
I don't think the one. I don't know about the one. The other one is definitely getting lost, but I don't think the other. I don't know about the other one yet.
If the 2 titles you're thinking of, there's.
I don't think Sammy's losing his yet. Kenny is losing that title hands down.
Kenny needs to drop that fucking title faster than anything. But moving on.
Moving on.
Yes,
It's me, right?
Yes, it is, sir.
Going with Moxley.
You got to. Yeah. Yep. You have
Going
to.
with Moxley.
Yeah, you could.
I know that this Eliminator tournament is going to end with Moxley and Danielson. But Moxley doesn't lose unless it's on pay-per-view.
Nope. No, he does not. I am going to go with my. Oof. Man, that is so dicey. I'm going to do this because I think the program's going to start firing up with it as to how it goes. I am going to take my third female wrestler, Thunder Rosa.
Oh, yeah, that's a good pick. Mm-hmm.
She is. It's the AEW women's division is very. I don't want to say it's easy to predict. It's just, it's a decent thing to look at and be able to suggest and figure out who's going to get what.
All right, so we just finished our 7th round of draft picks.
Yes, we did.
All right, so we're going into round number 8 because I know it looks a little off balance because we got tag teams in there.
Correct.
Okay, so.
and we're only 17 minutes in.
Only 7. We're fucking killing this shit. We might have time to talk some wrestling at the end of this.
I think we will. A little bit.
Yeah. Fuck. See, here's where we start getting. This is what's going to take us a while because we had the obvious picks, like the people with immaculate win-loss records. But now we're getting into. Now I got to start thinking about people who pick up consistent wins.
I've already got 3.
A lot of them.
Well, I guess 2 of them don't count because I already know which ones they are. So I've got a couple others dialed up here.
And I'm really not trying to take the whole Eliminator tournament because then I'm just going to have an even win-loss record there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I see this guy on the upswing. I see this guy as like a major player in the mid-card division, at least for right now. So I'm going to take Bobby Fish.
Yeah, he's moving on up.
Yeah, because I think he just finished with all of the losses he's going to take right now. He's going to be doing a lot of dark and some like showcase matches here soon.
Agreed on that. Give me Santana and Ortiz.
Ah, fuck.
Hey, he only picked 1 tag team so far.
I
2
know,
of them
but
now.
that's
Yeah, I mean,
no,
that's
but like that was the team I was going to take over FTR. But I was just like, they're about to get into a feud. Like, it's going to come down to the Lucha Bros versus Santana and Ortiz.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a great match again.
Mm-hmm. With that being said, going into the 9th round. Boom. Orange Cassidy.
Can't, you know what? I can't take that away from you. I cannot take that away from you. Are we still on? So we're still on though. If you want to go with another tag team, you're more than welcome to grab that to count as
you
one.
you can grab as many as you want. You just needed a minimum of 2.
Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go with another one. Give me Silver and Reynolds.
Okay.
Ooh.
They get some action on Dark. They get Johnny Hungy's got the best hot tag in the biz right now, in my opinion. Can't deny it. That's something I want to see on my TV every week. Maybe not every week, but once in a while.
Oh, I was looking for Silver. I'm looking for John.
I'm looking for Hungy.
What a fucking image he has.
Isn't it? Isn't it a great one? You'd never know that he's like 5'4" from that fucking
No,
image.
he's got big dick energy all the time.
Oh man.
All right. So that was round number 9. I still got to draft one more female, so I think I'm going to do that now.
Ooh, can I guess? Can I guess it?
Yeah.
Serena Deeb.
Nope.
Ooh. So you going with your girl? You going
Yeah.
with her?
Yeah,
he went with her.
I'm going with Sheeta.
She's got to get off the schneid at some point, right?
Either that or she's not going to wrestle for the rest of the year, and I just wasted a pick. So it's going to go one of two ways.
Yeah. It's risky, but it's definitely not a bad bet on that.
No, so go ahead and take your 10th round pick.
So I got 10, 11, 12, 13. So
you're in your 10th
4
round
picks.
Ah, fuck, I forgot about him.
Adam Cole.
Trevor said it right at the beginning, too.
I think that's what happened. I think because he said Adam Cole right at the beginning, it got thrown off, and we weren't waiting for it. But it's all about the boom.
Well, then fine. Fuck it.
And take them.
I'm taking the box.
Might as
taking
well.
The box. So we will both have two members each of the elite.
And if they go trios matches,
yeah, it counts as a win for both of us. So that way, and I feel like they're going to wrestle a lot of trios matches coming up.
I feel like they are.
I'm waiting for those belts.
Number 11th pick. I will take Darby.
Okay, that actually plays into my next pick. Give me 1 second. Darby Allin on Ethan for his 11th pick. I'm going to take... Where is he? There he is.
Dig it.
I'll take MJF for my... This is the 12th round, right?
Yes.
12th round. Yep, so go ahead with your 12th pick.
All right.
Yep, you're on 12.
This is where it starts getting a little difficult at. I want to say he's going to go on a redemption quest here, but basically because I have this pick and I have one more pick to cover everything here, I'm going to have to go with Miro.
Oh, fuck. Good shit. Good pick.
And you know what? Even if he doesn't do anything for me, that's 90 seconds of greatness every week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you still got the picture of him with the title.
Yeah, they haven't updated the photos here. They just keep adding to the roster. Oh, let's see here. This is round 13. We still got a lot of big names on here, but I'm afraid they don't really have much going on for them. You know what? I'll get a fourth female in here.
Oh, okay.
I'll take Soho.
He went that route with it.
I'll take Soho with my number 13th pick.
And you know what? For my number 13th pick, I'm actually going to take one that I think is going to have a big impact on. Not quite. I'm going to take a female wrestler who I believe is going to be very big on Dark and Elevation. Unfortunately, that's where I'm banking a lot of my stuff at because they do put a lot of matches out there.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to take for my essentially rookie pick, Sky Blue.
Oh, okay.
She's a babyface. She's energetic, and the crowd fucking pops for her.
Mm-hmm. I'm sitting here, and I'm just looking at the roster, and I'm in the same boat you are. I'm looking for people who I know are gonna rack up wins on like Dark and shit.
Yeah, at some point you got to play that because you look at some of these guys and you just know where they're at.
You know what? I'll finish the triangle.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
See, I didn't think I'll give my thoughts on that after everything. Yeah. So just dial up Sammy Guevara here.
Sammy Guevara? Yep, because your next two picks are already spoken for.
Yep.
That's going to be shit. Oh, my God. All right, and for my final draft pick, do you want to stick with 15 or you want to go 20?
Depends on if you want to keep tabs on all this
15's
shit.
fine. 15's fine.
I was about to say, whatever you guys agreed upon is what I would stick with.
Yeah.
I'll take a dark horse here. My final draft pick, he just got signed yesterday. I'm taking Daniel Garcia.
Hey,
I see him doing big things.
You're just flooding in with my trios picks here.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll just drop the 30th pick overall in the draft is the AEW World Champion Kenny Omega.
Mr. Irrelevant Kenny Omega, who's going to wrestle one more match this year, maybe two, if he wrestles a fucking tag match in the lead up to this. Hey, look at that! My wife joined everything. Wow, Clint's going to put those up on the screen. Oh, I thought he was going to put the other one up. That's fair.
Well, I'm glad you're looking submissive and breedable this evening, Ethan.
All right, so let's do some analysis on what's going on here. Trevor, I kind of want Trevor's opinions. Where did you think the best picks were? Where did you think the worst picks we had at? Some dark horses, or maybe some people you think we left off.
Okay, well, best picks was definitely Hangman and Jungle Boy, definitely good. Oh, and of course, getting Adam Cole like right at, what was that? Try to count.
That was his 11th. That was his
11th pick.
Yeah.
But then also the dark horses like being Miro, MJF. Hell, even Orange Cassidy is a dark horse at this point because he's anytime he wrestles, it's the same routine. But
who cares?
I love watching him. Yeah, I love watching him. I can't complain. You know, he's good. Other than that, good picks. Definitely good choice of tag teams. Like I told Ethan, I would have the second and third pick. I would have made a tag team. That way, he would have had one extra pick.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I also just a little bit of strategy playing in there. We'll see if it works out in my favor. If it doesn't, I'm putting on some dark lipstick.
Right. But now people that were left out that didn't get picked. Evil Uno.
Stu Grayson, yep.
Men of the Year. Yep. Jake Hager, Chris Jericho.
Kate.
Mostly, if you were to take the people that I'm mentioning and even put it just for me, but this is between you guys, but just for me, that's who I would have picked. Would have been Evil Uno, and even -10. I mean, you guys forget like forgot
10?
Negative 10.
Okay.
53 hours in a week is how much I work. So my brain is just like,
we all work hard. We're talking about wrestling now.
Yeah, no, my brain's just figuring out like doing math equations. But there's a bunch of wrestlers that could have been picked, but the choices you guys made are good.
Yeah, there's so many people left off. Like Jericho's not on there. Neither of the Cages, Brian or Christian, are there.
I just see. So part of the problem.
How did neither one of us draft Brody Lee Jr.?
Well, like I know if he comes on and he's in a match, he's going to win the match. But what are we looking at here? I think that's the biggest issue that we're looking at is what's the frequency of these matches that we have. So we've got.
Well, you know what? For the audio only listeners, because we do put this up on Spotify.
Correct.
I know this is going to be kind of a very visual one, so we apologize for that. But I will run down my draft picks, and then we'll have Ethan run down his, so that way you know exactly who's on each roster. So for me, Friday night Clinton down consists of Adam Page, Britt Baker, the Lucha Brothers. In fact, we'll just say Death Triangle, but Lucha Brothers, Jade Cargill, Bryan Danielson, FTR, John Moxley, Bobby Fish, Orange Cassidy, Sheeta, the Young Bucks, MJF, Ruby Soho, Pac, and Daniel Garcia. Ethan, go ahead and go over yours. We each got 18 wrestlers.
So, first overall pick, I took Jungle Boy. Second, Ty Conti. Third, Anna Jay. That's what Trevor was talking about my second and third picks could have been selected as a tag team. However, I took them as individuals, not as a tag team. They will still get 1 point together if they do wrestle a match and win tag team-wise. Then fourth overall, I took CM Punk. Fifth, Malachi Black. Sixth, I took the pairing of Jeff Parker and Matt Lee 2.0. Seventh, I took Thunder Rosa. Eighth, I took Santana and Ortiz. Ninth, I took Alex Silver and Johnny Hungy. Alex Reynolds and Alex Reynolds and John Silver. My bad. 10th or 9th or 10th, whatever it is. Anyway, Adam Cole. Then I took Darby Allin, Miro, Sky Blue, Sammy Guevara, and finally, as to round it out, Mr. Irrelevant, Kenny Omega. Now, the reason being that Kenny Omega and Sammy Guevara happen to be the last picks in this and not early on. Clinton selected his champions very early. So I was under zero pressure to actually select a champion up to that point, being that part of the rule stated that we had to basically split the champions amongst the teams. Unfortunately, Clinton selecting those, I probably should have taken Penta and Phoenix early on due to Phoenix's frequency of wrestling. Also, Kenny's going to wrestle one friggin' match the rest of the year. I am happy with the Sammy Guevara pick. That was actually somebody I wanted. So I'm not mad about that.
Kenny match is going to be a loss.
It is. So I'm automatically getting a neg 1 on Kenny, and that's all I get. But I guess it's better than a bunch of negs.
I should have asked, is this only for the month, or is this for the rest of the year?
Remainder of the year.
Okay.
So the final Dynamite of the year is, let me see here, December 29th. So on December 29th, oh, excuse me, there's a Rampage on the 31st if they do one. So this can literally run till the end of the year.
Can I add in a stipulation and see if you guys would like to run with it?
Go ahead.
Okay, so if any wrestler that you both have either end up injured or only wrestle one match and then mostly they're out for the rest of the year, you should be allowed to substitute that one person and only one time.
You know what? I'll even extend on that. If you get a wrestler who gets put on the IR, you can substitute it with anyone on the free agency board.
Okay, so I like the IR part. I don't agree with the single match thing. I'm willing to take the risk on Kenny for that. I'm willing to, for the injured thing, we can work with that.
No, if they're injured.
Yeah, if they're injured. I don't
Not storyline, legitimately
No,
injured.
legitimately injured. Legitimate, like pulled off television, gone home, whatever. But as for the matches thing, that's just, we can't predict booking, so I don't like changing stuff up that much. But the injury thing, I'm down for.
Yeah, because you don't know what's going to happen. One of your guys could actually be in the middle of a match and twist their ankle to the point that their foot is sticking up straight backwards.
We were at a live event, and fucking Ty Dillinger, now Sean Spears, got injured in his match with, who was it, Sami Zayn?
Yep, absolutely devastating too, because man, he was killing it.
People were booing Sami Zayn, and this was prime babyface Sami Zayn territory at that point.
Yeah, so that's only the one stipulation I would add is if anybody ends up on the injured, not storyline, but like fully injured, like to the point that they're out for the rest of the year, you should be allowed to substitute that one wrestler with somebody else.
Now, we are going to do another episode like this, but it's going to be predictions. Ooh. And we're going to do it. The pay-per-view happens on Saturday. So the Dynamite before. I don't know if Dynamite before, because they should have all the matches listed. We'll do predictions. And we'll have like Trevor. Trevor, you can be a part of the predictions. We'll have special guests on for that one. The more people involved in predictions, the better.
Yes.
To set our first ever on a forklift champion. That is how we're going to defend the belt. It's going to be pay-per-views. Sometimes I would genuinely like to keep it just AEW and NXT, but
I'm willing to just. I mean, if
we're gonna have long ass title reigns. Like if I win 2 pay-per-views,
how about this?
6
How
months
about this?
Reign.
Let's hold on. I propose a theory on this. The big 4 or the 4 AEW pay-per-views and the big 5 WWE pay-per-views.
We're gonna do away with that now because we got all the draft picks. I like that. We'll do the big 4 and the big 5.
Yep.
And then we'll do predictions for every single one of them, which means whoever wins at Full Gear whoever wins at Full Gear has to defend that belt 2 weeks later.
Oh yes.
And I'm gonna get creative and just make a title. I think I'm just gonna go buy one of them plastic cheap ones at the store and just customize the fuck out of it.
But
for Ethan and I,
a bad idea.
No, it's not. I think it'd be fun. Like what? AEW pay-per-views tend to have 9 matches.
Yeah, there's a considerable amount of matches on them. And the nice thing about AEW match or AEW pay-per-views, we don't get the rando one-off like thrown in the middle of a pay-per-view just because. You know what's happening ahead of time. Like you know what matches are on the card ahead of time.
100%. This is gonna be a really short show.
It is going to be a short show. I mean, so coming up this weekend, we have Dynamite on Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Bound for Glory is on Saturday too. Actually, if anybody's interested in that.
Oh, we're definitely going to be reviewing Bound for Glory on Monday.
Yeah. We'll find
Christian
a way to watch
Cage
that.
versus Josh Alexander. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
That's a match of the year candidate right there.
Josh Alexander's winning that title. Let's just be honest. It is what it is. He deserves it.
Now your wife keeps giving me ideas for ending the show. I know Trevor really likes his top 3 lists. So does anyone have a top 3 suggestion today?
Ooh. You know what? Top 3. Hear me out on this. Top 3 snafus where somebody didn't get injured. You know, not a like a horrible snafu, but like botches. Top 3 botches, but funny botches.
No, we're not gonna do like a specific category. If we're doing top 3 botches,
we can do top 3. We can do top 3 botches, but there's a certain one that we all know of that is a horrible botch. We're not going to bring that up.
Are we talking about Sid?
No, that's
okay, because Sid's on my fucking list.
That's funny.
I'm
talking about a very bad botch that was not the wrestler's fault.
You know what? We're just gonna throw it out there because I'm a sick fuck. So I might say the one that is on your mind right now, and if I do, fuck you. Well, you know what? I'll start off.
I was about to say, why don't you go first?
Yeah. All right. Number 3, top botches of all time. Let's just start it off with the classic. Not Mankind getting thrown off the cell. That was planned. But Mankind going through the top of the cell was not planned. And you know what? For a botch, that made the match better. It definitely made the match more realistic. Mick Foley definitely looked like he fucking died, and he still finished that match. God damn. All right, Trevor, since we're just going to go in a row. It
was an indie show. Fuck, what was it? The guy nearly was got up to like the highest point in a gymnasium and went to go mostly, I can't remember what finish he was trying to do, but the guy moved and he went right through a table and just did not move.
I was thinking you were going with the one where the dude went for an elbow drop and overshot. And
that's it.
The elbow drop on the gymnasium floor.
Oh, that was it. I know everybody hates talking about Cornette, but when Cornette talked about that, I was rolling just because it's just like seeing that footage. It was like, what the fuck just happened?
Mm-hmm.
That's number 1 for me.
Go ahead with your next one.
My first one is going to be you know what? Okay, so does this count as a botch if the guy doing it is a botch on the landing, but the guy doing it definitely meant to hurt the person? New Jack in the scaffold match?
No, New Jack gets a pass for life. New Jack, yeah, he's welcome on any list.
All right, the number 3. I'm just gonna get it out of there because I'll.
Are we talking about the Dansbury flop or are we talking about the scaffold?
We're talking about the scaffold, but I'm gonna get number 3. I'll just take it and get it out there because it still makes me giggle. Titus World slide.
Yeah. You see, all mine are sick as fuck, and you're just going. You're like, yeah, I like some comedy, some Titus World slide.
I do.
And I'm just like, Mick Foley almost fucking died.
Well, look. My honorable mention was Matt Sydal eating shit when on the top rope.
Ruined his push immediately when he got there.
Just absolutely dead for a year and a half.
Dead in the fucking water. All right. Number 2 for me. Joey Mercury gets face fucked by a ladder. Come on. In like recent fucking, like, I'm talking like in the past like 20 years, that's the worst botch that has happened. Not even close.
Awful.
That fucked his whole career up.
My number 2 is going to drive you up a wall because I feel like it's on your list.
My number 1, I've already spoiled.
Yeah.
Wait, number 1.
No, in fact, I'll change my number 1 because we just talked about Sid. I've got a better number 1.
Yeah, well,
because it happened 6 times. But Trevor, go ahead with your number 2.
I'm thinking. It's well, the Sid Vicious one was
You can say that one if you want.
You can.
Oh, no. Okay. When Vince McMahon tried to run into the ring and blew out both of his quads.
Great pick. That was the funniest
Well, he's like walking down to the ring. Yeah, this is fucking bullshit. Blah blah blah. Gets in the ring, both of his quads just fucking fail. And he just plops right in his
fucking exploded his fucking quads.
You know what's funny about that is that there was a botch leading to that happening.
In fact, we could just call that Royal Rumble match the best botch.
Yeah, probably.
You can just call that whole thing.
Oh, they were supposed to both hit at the same time. Then Vince blew his legs out, so he's Lieutenant Dan in it in the fucking ring there.
That shit was classic.
This is good shit. How did Gary Kinnear pull this shit off?
Go ahead with your second pick, Ethan.
My second pick, God, this is probably the one that's going to ruin your top one. When Kurt didn't go through the fucking glass.
Yeah, that was my number 1.
Damn it.
Shit.
Because it happened 6 fucking times. Kurt Angle taught me at a very young age that if at first you don't succeed, try again. Even if it fucking kills the other person. Great. Because that's my
absolutely, yeah. That is that. Whew, what a match. If you guys haven't watched it, Clinton said it last week. Go watch it. It's just King of the Ring. Shane and Kurt. Just go watch the
that's my
thing.
first go. That's my go-to match.
6 times to go through a fucking plain glass window that would not break.
Before Kurt Angle gives the first official yeet that has ever been documented in human history when he yeeted fucking Shane McMahon's ass through the glass.
He's
First yeet that hath been yoked.
Shane's like, do it, I can take it. Fine.
No, Shane was just like, I got blood pouring from my eyes and my mouth. Anyways, my number 1, since I got to change it now. Let's talk about a botch that ruined a whole pay-per-view. No, not Owen.
No.
It's
when
the other
Matt
one.
Hardy got speared by Sammy Guevara off
that
of
one.
the
off botch.
of the forklift. The fucking forklift. Threw a table and smacked his head on the concrete. Now, was it funny? Absolutely not. Did it come there? In fact, one of my botches and Matt Sydal was on the same fucking show. That show was dead in the fucking, like, no one cared about FTR versus Omega and Page at that point. Like, the whole fucking pay-per-view was ruined because everyone's like, Matt Hardy's fucking dead and he's still wrestling.
Get the man out of there.
And you know what? I'll say this. That was like the turning point for AEW where they realized they have to take this shit more seriously because they're definitely not an indie federation.
No, they are not an indie mud show.
Nope. Go ahead, Trevor. Number 2. Number 1.
I think All In. Stephen Amell trying to put somebody through a table and he missed. I think. Yeah.
No, that was meant to happen. That wasn't a botch.
Okay, well then the next botch was Triple H doing a pedigree and the fucking table wouldn't break.
I thought you were going to say when he did a pedigree and tore both his quads. Like, Trevor, your botch list is very quad heavy. Surprise number 3 wasn't Kevin Nash goes for big boot, tears both quads.
I mean, the finger point of doom would have been a fucking.
That's not a botch. That's just an abomination in wrestling history.
Vince Russo.
Yeah. Yeah, Vince Russo. Oh, no. Actually, no. There's another botch. When Goldberg was originally supposed to win the title. And
no, that wasn't a botch. That was meant to happen.
God damn it, man.
Bret Hart's eye getting knocked sideways. That one counts.
Bret Hart getting fucking starts with a kick.
Whoo, buddy.
And it
You
is
okay?
Russo, you fucking suck.
Yeah,
Right.
we all agree with that. Ethan, go ahead with your number one before I start.
You know, there's a lot of things that I thought about that would come to this. Brie Bella knocking Liv Morgan the fuck out.
Hold on. Just since you guys love honorable mentions, I'll throw up an honorable mention when Brie Bella was on the second rope and she screamed Brie mode and went to go do a missile drop kick
What's
and
your
fell
favorite
flat
of-
on her face. Dude, there was a 10-hour loop of it on YouTube. I could fall asleep to that. Brie mode. It wasn't even close to hitting it. For anyone who wants to know, I think Brie Bella is the worst wrestler of all time. And in fact, this next upcoming list, top 3 worst wrestlers of all time. That's Monday's show, Ethan. So be prepared for that.
I can give you plenty of a list on that one.
Not including people who were in positions of power that wrestled a match. So no John Laurinaitis, Eric Bischoff, Teddy Long, anything like that.
That's fine. I've got one right off the top, and they're active currently.
Oh, I got one, but yeah, I'm not going to be on Monday's show. So
yeah, I don't know if we're gonna have Russ or if it's just gonna be me and Ethan shooting the shit. If it's just me and Ethan, it'll be a top 5. If it's not, it'll just be a top 5.
I'm gonna throw in mine. The worst wrestler of all time was the fucking Yeti. That's
the Yeti. Trevor, I'm sorry, but we don't tolerate that kind of hate speech in this fucking podcast. The Yeti is a national treasure.
Canadian national treasure, but a national treasure nonetheless. All right. So, like I was saying, number 1 could have been that. Number 1 could have been there is a TNA match where Jay Lethal went to go do the lethal injection and fucking missed the top rope because he didn't plan his bounce right and he went through the thing. Could have been that. But my absolute favorite botch, favorite, worst, whatever, doesn't even matter. When Enzo knocks himself out on the bottom rope and just goes stupid for the rest of the match.
Mm-hmm.
It was horrible to watch. And I'm not trying to play favorites, but to the guy that it happened to, hindsight, it's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, hilarious, but still, he was just because he did it to himself. Like that's the worst part. A lot of these botches happen. Other people are involved. Different things happen. You know, shit just happens. In this case, bro conked himself out. I don't know what to tell you about that. That's just you do it to yourself. You do it to yourself.
I agree. I actually like all of our picks. It's pretty nice. But yeah, I guess that's going to do it for the show today. Trevor, thank you for coming on. Oh, wait, no, I talked to Sam about this. We agree. I'm going to start the invite process. At the end of the year, the final show of the year, which will be on the 29th of December, we will be having an award show where we're going to pass out the forklifts to our favorite things of the year. And we want to have people, Ethan, fuck you. And we want to have people. There's my Tom from MySpace photo. Anyways, we're going to have people on to present the awards. It's going to be pretty much anyone who is on the podcast this year is going to vote on it. And we're going to present everything. And yeah, so Trevor, this is your official invite to show up for it. Not everyone's going to be on the entire show. We're going to bring people on to talk for a minute, and then they're going to present the award, the nominations and the award, which the nominations will consist of what Ethan and I discussed are the 5 best. So it's going to be all of us voting on categories consisting of 5 things. So best match of the year, wrestler of the year, female wrestler of the year, overall wrestler of the year, storyline of the year,
fast food joints of the year.
Yep. And you know what? We're gonna eat a lot of fast food on that show. I'll DoorDash something to you, Ethan. I'll eat something too. I'll eat braised. I'll have braised delivered to you and to me, and we can have braised for dinner.
We could. Mm-hmm. Maybe I'll eat some Taco Bell. Get some cheese on here.
Oh God, you sick fuck eating Taco Bell.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with Taco Bell.
Watch us get fucking flagged because I'm in here going. But Amaranth is in a fucking hot tub in a bikini. We should do this show in a hot tub.
No.
Bikinis.
No.
I'm coming on in a bikini next week.
This episode of On the Forklift was brought to you by We Don't Know What the Hell We're Doing.
Saving the draft.
But we're having a
list,
damn good time. That's what we're doing.
Oh, we're always having a good time on here. I know I barely talk, but when I do, you guys just want me to shut up.
Did we ever say that?
No.
Stop being awkward.
No. I didn't even get hit with one this week. Or not this week, but this day. I got hit with one 2 days.
Shut the fuck up!
Jinxed yourself, damn it.
Oh, man. Or, Trevor, did I?
Shut the fuck up!
I'm keeping a running tally. We are currently at 7 Pendulets.
I'll put a ticker in the corner one of these days.
One of these days we'll put it.
Make it an even number. Do one more.
No.
Do odd numbers disturb you? Hold on, let's dig into this for a second. We're just approaching.
Shut the fuck up!
There. Ethan helps.
Are you afraid of odd numbers, Trevor?
Trevor, thank you for coming on today.
I was born on an even number. Thank you for having me.
We love you, buddy.
Love you, Trevor.
All right, remove
everybody.
you.
That's our tech intern, Trevor Davis.
Yep. But tonight we're going to play you off with one of our favorite clips. I know it tickles Ethan's fancy, but from Clinton Davis, I am at PK Batman on Twitter.
Ethan Hubbard. I am Jensen Collins 3 on Twitter, and we are on a Forklift Pod on Twitter. We love you, Judy. We didn't actually say that last show because our tomfoolery got us cut off. Yeah.
Yeah,
so
sorry,
Clinton,
I said I was going
like
to kill you.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. One of these days it'll happen and you'll fulfill my dreams. Clinton, would you like to play us out?
Yeah, everyone enjoy a wonderful performance.
But little did Oliver Platt know when he signed the contract to be Jimmy the King, he was going to be putting in a Tour de France force fucking